going on, guys? Welcome to the Wednesday edition of the show where I report on the latest in gaming news. Hopefully you guys enjoy the show, and let's get into today's gaming news. And to our first news report of the day, and it looks like the next Watch Dogs game is already in development. Apparently Ubisoft is sending out emails to a bunch of people asking them to participate in a survey about what they'd like to see in the next Watch Dogs game. Now this isn't that big of a surprise, as Ubisoft have already made it publicly known that they have plans to make Watch Dogs a long-running franchise, and the ending of the game also gives a pretty good indication that there might be a sequel as well. As well as the survey, the Watch Dogs Twitter page also tweeted out a picture saying the city of Camden, New Jersey had the highest crime rate in the US in 2012, which could be giving us a few hints that the next Watch Dogs game is going to be set in New Jersey, which would be awesome. Anyway, one of the more interesting things is that one of the questions asked in the survey asked players what their favorite city in Watch Dogs was, including Los Santos, Paris, and New York, which doesn't make any sense at all for pretty obvious reasons that Chicago is the only city in the game. So what I'm guessing is that maybe they've indirectly listed the possible locations for the next Watch Dogs game in this question without directly telling us exactly which city it is actually going to be, which is pretty sneaky by Naughty Dog, to be honest. But anyway, it would be pretty cool to see the next Watch Dogs in any of these three locations, but for now I'm leaning towards New Jersey, which would be really awesome. And speaking of things that are awesome, our next news piece is the exact opposite of awesome, and it's that Evolve is going to be delayed until February 2015. Evolve was originally set to be released this year on October 21st. However, it has now been pushed back to be released on the 10th of February 2015. The president of Take-Two has said that the game was delayed to ensure it had enough development time and to take advantage of a favorable release window. Now, this isn't that bad of a thing because October is already jam-packed with a bunch of awesome games coming out, like Assassin's Creed Unity and Borderlands the prequel, and this is going to give us more time to play those games rather than trying to play 1,000 games at once. And to be honest, I would rather the developers delay Evolve to make it perfect than have an unfinished game released in October. So yeah, if you were looking forward to Evolve coming out this year, then you are probably going to be pretty sad right now, but our next news piece of the day definitely is not sad, and it's something I'm really looking forward to, because the new Assassin's Creed game called Assassin's Creed Rogue has officially been announced today with a brand new cinematic trailer to go alongside with it, and it sounds and looks really awesome. Assassin's Creed Rogue is going to be the last gen replacement for the next gen game Assassin's Creed Unity. However, this time we're not going to be playing as an assassin. In fact, we're going to be playing as a Templar, where we'll be hunting down former assassins. And it's going to be set in the middle of the 18th century during the 7 Years' War across the North Atlantic, the Appalachian River Valley, and New York. Assassin's Creed Rogue is going to be released on last gen consoles only, so the Xbox 360 and the PS3 on the 11th of November this year, while Unity is going to be released on the Xbox One, PS4 and PC on the 28th of October. So yeah, you can check out the full trailer for Assassin's Creed Rogue linked in the description below because it looks pretty cool, and it's especially cool for those of us who don't have next gen consoles yet. But anyway guys, that's going to be it for today's gaming news, and now let's get to today's question of the day. So let me just check Twitter for a second for the question. And the question is, if you could choose one city to have the next Watch Dogs set in, which city would it be and why? Leave your answer in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of the Gaming News. I've been Piranha Frigel, and stay gaming.